Hi, it's Chris at the Quilter's Nook, and we are ready for another Studio 180 design technique using our Rapid Fire Lemoyne Star Tool. And today is the strip pieced Lemoyne. Looks difficult, but I guarantee you it's not. When we do this, we're going to have 4 strips. So the only thing you need to do when you start is to decide what strips you want and where you want them. Because strips 1 and 4 are going to be your outside strips. 2 and 3 are going to be your inside strips. So you have to kind of make that determination because they are different size strips. So once you have that determination made, we're going to sew some strips together. So we're going to go strip 1 and strip 2. We're going to sew those together. Strip 3 and strip 4 get sewn together, and you can see that they are different sizes. 1 and 4 are smaller than 2 and 3. Then we're going to, once you get those done, then we're going to add our background. So now we're back to having our background with our diamond strips, and it's going to be just like doing a regular Lemoyne star from here. So we're going to take our strip and we're going to make our little offset, and we're going to sew 1 and 2 together and sew those to our background. And this is going to be strip set A, so everything will get pressed to the background. You're going to sew strip sets 3 and 4 together. Take our background piece, get our little offset, and you're going to sew those to your background piece, and these are going to get pressed to the strips. Once you get all that done, you will have your 2 strip sets. We're going to set them up just like we have done before. Background on top, our strips towards us. The B is on the bottom. The B is blue, and it's on the bottom. A is on top. Now, instead of just 1 seam to nest, you have 2 seams to nest. So just take your time with this step. Okay. Align those up. Make sure those are nice and straight. And then we're going to cut our units apart. This is exactly like we did with the regular Lemoyne star. My directions tell me I'm going to do a 2-inch cut. So we'll do our 2-inch cut and do as many of those as you need. And then we're going to come back and cut our triangles from here. So we're going to take any line on your ruler, line it up along the top of the unit, just so you don't cut off the tip of that strip. And we're going to trim. So now we have our 2 pieces. Just like before, we're going to sew our triangles to our units with the diamond unit on top, because this was a precision cut piece. Press them accordingly, and you have your units. Once you get those done, then we're going to trim them up. So this is a 6-inch finished unit, so I would use my 6-inch diamond point guideline, trim up my units just like we did with the regular Lemoyne stars, put them together in units, in quadrants, put those quadrants together into halves, and you have this. So this is your quadrant right here, kind of a nice little piece, easy to put together. You have match points because of the way you pressed. Everything will be nested really nice for you. Okay. Pressing everything open helps. And you have a nice strip pieced Lemoyne star. Not too difficult. You're just putting 2 strips together to make your diamond instead of just having 1 piece of fabric. So kind of easy to do, kind of fun. And I want to show you on the back. If you change the way you cut your strips, So if one piece is just a regular one fabric diamond and you strip piece the other, you've got a nice little effect. You can change up the size of your strips and have a whole different effect. You can use a quadrant with a half square triangle and get a different effect. So there's a lot of ways that you can use this strip piece Lemoyne to get some very creative blocks. All right, so I hope you enjoyed your strip piece Lemoyne. We'll have another technique for you next time.